We are back at it. We're in clear third place, but honestly, it feels like we have a chance to win if we're just kind of normal here. This hand is 19 high card points if I counted it correctly. What do you open this hand? My goodness, it might be too strong for two no trump, but that's what I open with these hands. It is semi-balanced. It's not. I can't say it's balanced because I have a 6 card suit, but my goodness, I have 6 solid in clubs. I do only have 19 high card points, but my gosh, I can show you infinite 20-point hands that aren't nearly as strong as this in trick-taking potential. So open 2-no. And honestly, this is usually the system that you and your partner know better than all of them, your no-trump sequences. Get yourself to common ground with a hand that's worthy of 20 to 21 balanced at least. In fact, again, I think I might be underselling this bad boy. Ooh, now. We did this last time at 1 no trump. Depressing number to count our winners to start that sucker. Count your winners on this one, folks. How many winners do you have? You might need to do some math. All right, you ready? Press pause if you need it. You might. I count 9 rippers right from the bat. And the reason I can count 9 winners is because I have all 6 clubs. How do I know I have all 6 clubs? Well, I have 10 total between the two hands. And I have the top 3. So if I get the worst case scenario, a 3-0 split, I'm going to take all 3 with my ace, king, queen, and still have winners on top of that. I have 2 heart winners, ace and king, 1 spade winner. Where are my extra tricks going to come from, folks? They're going to come from diamonds. Everyone see it? All right, so for that reason, I can tell you that I will have a club entry in dummy with the 6, but I might as well preserve my other club entry, my other entry to dummy, which is in hearts, which is that ace. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set up my side winners. If they don't want to let me set up my side winners, I'm going to set up my side winner. And if they don't want to do that, now I'm going to try to squeeze the heck out of them for the rest of the hand. Here, though, they are taking care of business, and now I have all of my options available. So now's the time where we just play some clubs. We're going to play all of our clubs. We're going to decide what to pitch from dummy. And one of those things is going to be a spade at some point. Notice we know we have a winner over here with the queen of diamonds. We've set that up. And a winner with the ace of hearts. Now it's just about throwing this stuff here. And notice I'm keeping a spade in my hand and keeping hearts in the dummy. I don't expect to take either of those tricks. But what's the point? Why not do it right? Right? And at this point, I've taken 11 rippers, and I'm giving them the last one. 85.7. What does that get us up to? It's up to second place. All right, so 72.6, second place, which means we tied with a few people here. Let's see if anyone's name looks familiar. Birdie, MB got a good score on the last one. They could be with us. And Vet, this person was also in the mix. Both players appeared to make kind of poor choices in the bidding, so I'm not terribly worried about that. But if we only have one board left to play, sorry guys, let me get you over to the deeper screen here. Here they are. Here are those players that we're competing with. Not this player here, Birdie though, and Vet 1965. That is our competition, it looks like. But at this point, folks, you shouldn't make less than 11 tricks, just because it's all about creating 2 more winners. It was so easy, folks. We counted it. 9 winners to start. Where are our extra tricks going to come from? They're only and ever going to come from diamonds. Set up those 2 tricks and then play the rest. And if you get a 12th trick, then they gave it to you and you'll take it, right? But the best you can do is take what you have, which is your 11 winners, and do it early, right? If you could run clubs. Now, that's another way you could go about this. On this opening lead, we could have certainly won the King of Hearts, run all our clubs, and then play diamonds, right? As long as we keep the Ace of Hearts in the dummy for the entry, we'll be fine. But why not set up diamonds first? And if they do give you a little bit of a chance, then you run the rest of the tricks and you have a chance for them just throwing away the wrong card and scooping up an extra trick. Let's play the last one. It's the last chance to excel, and we need to excel to win. This hand is terrible. It's intermediate in nature, right? I have 16 high card points, and I have a pretty clear-cut double. I'm not going to lie. This is the most clear double you can talk about. It's just going to be weird if partner does bid a suit. Do we raise? We probably do. Also, some people might choose a no-trump overcall. I hate that here because I might miss either of my major suits if my partner's on the weak end of things. So I'm just going to double. I see my partner bid a free 2 spades. I like ye. And I see them bidding to 4 clubs. When they are bidding aggressively, and let me just show you this. I don't know if this is going to be the case, but yeah, this is beautiful. When they are bidding clubs aggressively, we are very likely to have what's called wastage in clubs, meaning partner is very unlikely to have good cards there, so our shortness is worth more. It's really brutal here that partner can't have this hand where they have an extra club and one less diamond, because it looks like we have nowhere to go but lose 3 diamonds, and we have nowhere to go but to lose the ace of spades. So we're in deep doo-doo here, and it looks like we're going to lose the first 3 diamonds right away. At least they broke evenly. Nice. So this is a spot where this player bid a lot of clubs and then showed up with 3 diamonds. So if there is shortness, it is probably going to be in their hand. Doesn't matter, though. It would be... oh, no, it would be ace-10 fourth. So we'll play the jack of spades. All right, good. We're going to claim one loser. We're going to lose a spade for sure. We're going to draw that round of trump. I guess we can't claim just yet. There could be a rough possibility going on, so we have to do this. Now we can claim. They're going to be just brutal with their singleton ace. Okay, so 57.1. Do we stay second? I guess this is a very common result if we double. Yeah, we stayed second. There's Vet 1965. Ha! Those are the 2 players I had us facing off against. These 2 players, they had good boards in that second iteration, I think. So let's see what happened on this one. Everybody doing the same thing here. Very normal spot. Passing 3 and 4 clubs just seems bad. And notice if you do that, folks, a little delayed on my click here. If you do decide to pass them in clubs, you're just getting a terrible result, because being in 4 spades, even down 1, is better than letting them make their club contract, which they are destined to do. So it almost works out like a nice, tasty sacrifice here. But I think we lost this one. Apparently, I guess Vet was one of these players too. Is that right? No. No. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. It has 4 players, but it has the same 2 players doing the same thing twice. I don't know what's going on with that score. In fact, that seems super weird that would be the case. But here's where we lost it. These results here were bad for us. Yeah, they doubled up on these. So we just had a couple of bad results. Not bad results. We had different results than the people that were leading, and that's what led us to this second place. Can't win them all. We'll take a second place. I feel like we did normal stuff, and I hope you guys learned as much as I did. Don't forget, folks, a new cruise regional at sea in April 2026. Not just a regional with Larry Cohen, but also with me, and I'm heading up the 0 to 199er crew. So for those of you that have friends that are kind of beginning their bridge journey, it's the perfect cruise for you guys to do your own thing in a normal regional. And for the rest of the players, the 0 to 199ers, we have our own games. We have our own tournaments. We're going to have a lot of fun on this ship. So take a look at it, folks. I put the link in the description, and hopefully we'll either see you there. We'll see you right back here next week for more Weekly Challenge. Have a great weekend, folks.